joined by Aljamain Sterling, who gets the submission victory over Johnny Eduardo. I want to talk about that first round. We saw a lot of kicks. We saw your stance change throughout that. Were you just trying to overload his CPU to try to set up the takedown, or did you want to showcase the stand-up abilities?
I definitely want to showcase his stand-up abilities, and I definitely want to overload him a little bit, give him a lot to think about, and I think I did just that. He was very hesitant to pull the trigger, and he was very wary and cautious of my takedowns. I think I was 2 for 2 on my takedown attempts, and I think that was the game plan coming in. Get the fight where I want to be, where I'm most comfortable. Even though I can strike, I think I outstruck him by far, and I took the fight where I wanted it, and that was ultimately to the ground and wait for him to present an opportunity where I could strangle the guy and show people why people start calling me the human anaconda.
Talk about your comfort level. You said you weren't that comfortable, but you looked very, very comfortable. Is it important to make sure you stay composed and not show any hands to the opponent?
Yeah. You know what it was? When I was talking about the comfortability, it's more so going from sparring with 16-ounce gloves and going into the fight with 4-ounce gloves, where it's a big difference where I know I can take a hit with boxing gloves. 16-ounce gloves, those are like pillows. I can take a crack from 45ers, 55ers. It's all fun and games. But when you put those 4 ounces on, it's a completely different thing. And that's where my worries were more so coming from. And I just made sure I did a lot of that in my training, adding the 4-ounce gloves and moving around with guys I trust that can throw at me the right way and still be controlled. And as I think Conor McGregor said it the best, upgrade your software without damaging the hardware. And I think it's a great thing that. It's great words for him to put it in, a great term for him to put it in. And I think that's what I did a lot of. And like I said, coming into this fight, I was so banged up. And so many times I thought I was going to pull out of the fight. I thought I wasn't training as hard as I could. And I felt like my cardio might fail me now. That's one of my biggest weapons. Cardio is a killer. So I got a little nervous, but I don't even know what the question is anymore, man. But I did my thing. At the end of the day, I did my thing.
Now, when you deal with adversity, obviously we're dealing with adversity in and out of the cage, and you get the job done, especially a performance like this. Obviously, it helps you as a fighter. You've grown through this experience. Do you like stuff like this to help you become the best fighter you can possibly be?
Yeah, definitely, 100%. It's all about the experience. It's all about growth. And I think I had a lot of that tonight, and I think I learned a lot about myself in terms of my grit and my determination to win, and my determination in sticking to the game plan and seeing things through and not getting too rattled up out there and sticking to my guns and getting the job done. I think I was very, very calculated tonight, and I opened up and displayed some striking that people have been wanting to see for a very long time. And there's a lot more in the tool bag outside of what I did tonight. So little glimpses here and there, and people are going to start to realize that I am for real, and I will become a champ at some point in 2016.
Aljamain Sterling remains undefeated as he defeats the Brazilian.